You're watching the Alana Star Show, and I'm here at the library. That's why I'm like, shh, I'm so quiet. And I've been looking to see if I can find some books. So I'm like wondering which ones I want to check out. This is like poem, but I'm really looking for monologues for my audition plays and things like that. This one is Selected Poems by Gwendolyn Brooks. I'm here at the library. At the library. I'm just looking to see what I can find. Poetry speaks who I am. Poems of discovery, inspiration, and independence in anything else. Introduction. This is not a poetry anthology for adults or children for classroom study or for required memorization or in recitation. It is made just for you. When I was younger, I wish I had possessed an anthology like this one, a complication that brings poetry to life through words and recordings. In grammar school, I memorized the poems I discovered in a favorite poetry anthology my parents had given me. In high school, after my British literature teacher introduced me to the work of William Butler Yeats, I began to understand how to write a poem, but in middle school, there was no poetry anthologies complied just for students, and poetry was not taught in class. So I gravitated towards poets of the past. So this sounds like something that would be interesting. Ooh, my favorite poem, Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. I did this poem on this channel before. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you bestowed with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil rooms, wells pumping through my living room. Just like moons, like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hope spring high, still I rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lower eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come as a surprise that I dance like I got diamonds at the meaning of my thighs? Out of the hunts of history, shame, I rise. Uprooted from a past, rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling, I bear in the tide. Leaving behind night's terrors of fearful, I rise. Into a daybreak that wondrously clear, I rise. Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the hope and the dream of a slave. I rise, and I rise. I did that on this channel before, a long time ago. But yay, Maya Angelou is up in here. It's a lot of, that's by Maya Angelou. I don't own the rights to this poem. Ooh, the lighting is not that great. Here, and put it back. They got a lot of good poems. I'm trying to see if I can do some monologues. I bet you poem can be used as a monologue for plays and things like that. But Maya Angelou is my girl. This is the Delighted Song of Tesoi Tali. But it just has a lot of different poems in here. Nag Girl Love Song. Mascara. They got a lot of different ones in here. It says Poetry Speaks, Who Am I? The Adversary. This one is called The Adversary by Phyllis McGinley. A mother's heart is to forgive. Life is the fruit she longs to hand you, ripe on a plate. And while you live, relentlessly she understands you. So that was kind of short and sweet. A mother's heart is to forgive. Life is the fruit she longs to hand you, ripe on a plate while you live. Relentlessly she understands you. I'm gonna go and make sure that they didn't take my book from off the table, because I already bought to check it out. Oh no, it's still up here. I'm learning Spanish too, y'all. A lot of you guys already know that. I'm about to keep this up here like that. Okay, let's see. I just mostly see poems. I don't really see monologues. This is what I do, okay? As an actress, I be in the library because you know what? I don't watch a whole lot of movies like that. Sometimes I might get online and say, what would be a good reenactment of a movie that I could do? Character, right? I spend hours up in this joint at the library looking for books. A lot of stuff is from like back in days that I couldn't. But what is this? Actor's Choice. Monologue for Teens. Y'all see this? I wonder what's in here. Not checking this book out, but I don't know. The author is Aaron Dietrich. I need monologue for young women. I just don't like stuff that's like dirty. I like stuff that's funny, that's comedic, and that's relatable. But I don't want it to be nasty, you know, raunchy. If I'm talking kind of low, just know I'm in the library. I'm not even supposed to be recording, but I'm recording. Well, this is from Law and Order, Fairy Tale Unit by Jonathan Rand. Jonathan Rand, Law and Order, Fairy Tale Unit. All right. You want to know? Fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you right now. But don't blame me if you plague with nightmares for the rest of your life. It was Thursday afternoon. I was on my lunch break. There I was, sitting minding my own business. But I was sitting just anywhere. No, nope, I wasn't. I was sitting on a wall. That's right, a wall. It seemed stable enough, sure. Why wouldn't a wall be stable? But then, out of the blue, without warning, it gave way. Before I could get my bearing, I lost my balance and and I fell. And it wasn't just your average fall. No, it wasn't. It was not easy to describe the kind of fall it was. But if I had to choose a word, I'd say it was great. A great fall. It was great. I regained consciousness in a gurney over at King Country. Get my purse up off the floor. Sorry, y'all. They did everything they could to fix my bone fracture, my torn joints, my broken soul. All the finest doctors lent a hand, human doctors, of course, but all horse doctors. After surgery, the chief resent put his hoof in my hand and told me everything was going to be all right. But he was all wrong. No matter how hard they tried, they failed. They failed at putting me back together again. You want to know about my physical stability? Oh, I'll be right. Sure, I'll survive. But after a fall of such great magnitude, I may not ever recover, up here and in here, along here. For those of you out there, you young people, especially listen to me and listen close, because I'll only say it once. The next time you see a wall, respect that wall and don't sit on it. Sit on a chair or maybe a futon. Happy now? I quit. This was by Law and Order Fairy Tale Unit by Jonathan Rand. Ha! Hey, skip, 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 lily loo, skip, lily loo, my darling. But you know what? You know what? 30 reasons not to be in the play. I might use these as inspiration and write my own like I usually do. Okay? Because I write my own skits. I get read things, I watch stuff, I get inspiration, and I create my own. Ha ha. What you mean I can't go out with Johnny tonight? Let's see, do they have any other? Sure, I'll be your friend, black friend. No, they don't have a book like this. Sure, I'll be your black friend. Notes from Other Side of the Fist Bump by Ben Philippe. I don't own copyrights to none of these books. I'm just reading. What? Oh my goodness, was I online? Let me do it again just in case you guys missed it. Sure, I'll be your black friend by Ben Philippe. I don't own rights to any of these books. I'm at the library trying to find me some monologues because I'm an actress. So I'm up in the library. Sure, I'll be your black tell all writer. New York City, New York, year 2018. Population 8,300,000, no, 398,748 people. The black population is 24.3%. I am 29 years old and officially settled. My bank account has hold for applause, a third and a fourth digit that don't disappear as soon as the rent clears. The rent, it should be said, clears every month. I live in New York and teach at my old college, a college professor of all things. It's one of those things that just happen. Teaching, as it turns out, is just a matter of lying and pretending you know what you're talking about, also believing the careful, constructed lies students feed you in return. The slew of emails asking for extensions regarding papers, demanding seats and workshops due to extenuating circumstances, etc. They are endlessly creative little liars these days, and writing is just lying with a few adverbs thrown in for good measure. I am grateful to get a constant flow of interesting students in my classroom each semester. A coworker told me in gosh for academics to badmouth other institutions. I will follow his advice if he didn't teach at the Instagram filter with real estate portfolio NYU. No offense to the actual students at NYU, I speak only for your alma mater. I'm sure you're all individually nifty. Okay, it sounds like something that we'll have to pick up, but it's like, oh my goodness, this sounds like a really interesting book. I'm just not attracted to black features. When I swipe on the app, you get it right. It's not racist. You and I are friends. I just really don't think about race. Why I don't care if you're blue, green, red, black, or yellow. It's all the same to me. How your new black friends might respond. So what? I just can't say it. Even if I don't use it, it's a slur. The N word. White privilege isn't a thing, Ben. How your new black friends might respond. I could never date a black chick, just a preference. I love black skin. I don't get racism. There's nothing like the ebony complexion. Give me some more of that Nubian goddess. Okay. This sounds like something that would be interesting. Sure, I'll be your woke black friend. An interesting little book here. Didn't expect that one today. It's like I am not. I hate when I'm looking for monologues and I find stuff that's like well read black girl. A lot of stuff about these ebony colored people, right? And we are the topic. Magic mirrors. Finding everything but what I'm supposed to be looking at. These are my interesting books. I can stay here for hours. I can do this for hours and hours and hours. I can do this for hours and hours and hours. Mm-mm. I could sit and read you for hours. Ooh, this might be something. Ooh, I ain't, I a woman. Ooh, oh, I gotta check this one out. I gotta check this book 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 out. Okay, I gotta check this book out. This made me get excited. Ooh, this one got some stuff up in it. Okay. The Bright Book of Life. I gotta leave because I promised that I was gonna go do something for my mother. Mm-mm-mm. Do, do, do. Thick plot thickens. Probably could almost do any book that's written as a character and create your own monologue from it. But I've been here long enough and I'm about to go check out. Let's see. Excuse me, sorry. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. I just want to check this one out.
Okay.
This one I already did.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, did it do it?
Go ahead and press menu and then check out. And sometimes you have to move around the pad a bit.
Okay, there we go.
And you're all set.
I wonder if this was mine earlier. Nope. Okay, you too. Okay, so I'm about to go. I have to run another errand. Oh my. Whew. Thank God. Okay. So, so now I am in the car.
Waiting for Terry. Paired.
I don't have a whole lot of charge, but I'm gonna come back on later and I'm going to read Ain't I a Woman, and I'm gonna do a short video. This is just my live, which is kind of like a little mini vlog type of thing that I do. It's hot outside, so
Waiting for Perry. Paired.
just a lot of different ones for me to do. So I'll come back on later. But thanks again for watching. And if you haven't already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. I will keep you updated on my monologue search. And also, also I'm going to try movies and things like that for things that I'm interested in, to create more topics and things like that, or to do more acts. I think I'm going to get on here and do some more skits. But we'll see. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video. Bye-bye.